Welcome to Skybox Sports News for week number 2 of the NCAA college football. Well, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we sure did have a great week number 1. We went 13-7 against the spread. I'll tell you what, that's a hell of a numbers there. That's over 67% accuracy we have here at Skybox Sports News. We're excited about it. We're fired up. We got the NFL picks up. Take a look at those NFL picks. Please like, subscribe, and share our information. We need as many subscribers as possible. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're fired up for week number 2 of the NCAA. All right, here we go. Week number 2. Number 2, Clemson is playing at Texas A&M. Clemson is favored by 13.5 points, and they will cover. Take Clemson. They will cover. They'll win by 14. Now we have number 3, Georgia. Them Bulldogs are playing South Carolina. I'll tell you what, they're number 24. Georgia's favored by 10. They're going to win by 11 at least. Take Georgia. They will cover. Okay, we got number 17 is playing at Stanford. Number 10, Stanford looked good last week. USC looked a little shaky. I'm going to go with Stanford. They're favored by 5 points. They're going to win by 6. They will cover. Take the Stanford Cardinal. Now we've got number 13, Penn State at Pitt. Pittsburgh Panthers. I'll tell you, we got a cat fight going on here. Cat fight. Penn State's favored by 9.5 big points. Pitt has got a heck of a defense. I am taking the 9.5 points. Penn State will not cover. Take Pitt and the 9.5 points. Now we have number 15, Michigan State at Arizona State. Michigan State, the Spartans are favored by 6 points, and they will cover that 6. They'll win by 7 at least. Take Michigan State. Take them Spartans. And we have number 18, Mississippi State. The Bulldogs, they're playing Kansas State at Kansas State. Mississippi State is favored by 7. There is no match here. I'll tell you what, Mississippi State's going to win. They're going to win big. They're favored by 7. They'll win at least by 8, but probably more than that. And we have TCU is at SMU. TCU is ranked number 16 in the nation. Them Horned Frogs are dangerous. Watch out. They're favored by 20. They're going to win by at least 3 touchdowns. Take the TCU Horned Frogs. And we have Western Michigan at number 21. Michigan, the Wolverines. The Wolverines got embarrassed last week. Lost that big game. They're favored by 26.5 points. They will come back and bounce back, and they will win by 27 against Western Michigan. New Mexico is at number 5, Wisconsin. Them Badgers are mean, and they are a machine. Number 5, they're favored by 34 points. They will cover that 34 and win by 35. Big points. We have Rutgers at number 4, Ohio State. Another big spread, 33 points. I hesitate here just a tad, but because there's so much controversy going on at Ohio State. But you know what? They're going to pull through. They're going to win by at least 34 points, so they will cover. They will cover that 33. Alabama State is at number 7, Auburn. Auburn's favored by 10. They will cover that 10 and win by at least 11 points. Now we have number 1, Alabama at home against Arkansas State. 37.5 points is Alabama. You know, the tide will roll. There's no stopping the tide right now. 37.5 points. They're going to win by 38. Take Alabama. We have Ball State is playing at number 8, Notre Dame. Notre Dame's playing at home. They're coming off that big win over Michigan. You know, I think they're exhaling and they're celebrating. They're favored by 34.5. You know what? I'm going to take those 34.5 points. I'm going to go with Ball State here. Take the 34.5 and take Ball State. So Notre Dame will not cover. Look at Tulsa. Tulsa is at number 23, Texas. Texas is favored by 22 big points. Texas did not look good last week. They fell in the polls. I am going to go with Tulsa. They're going to take the 22 points, and I'm going to go with Tulsa. So Texas will not cover. Now we're at UCLA at number 6, Oklahoma. Oklahoma is favored by 30 points. You know what? Oklahoma will not cover. Take the 30 points and go with UCLA. Now we have Portland State is playing at number 23, Oregon, the Ducks. There is no line on this game. I am going to go ahead and go with Oregon because there is no line, so it's a straight up pick 'em. 23, I'll go with the Ducks. Take the Ducks. The Tribe, W&M, they are playing at number 12, Virginia Tech. Again, we have no line on this one. We're just going to take Virginia Tech. One more. North Dakota is playing at number 9, Washington. No line on this game. I will just go with Washington at number 9. And the last of the Mohicans we have here, Savannah State is at number 22, Miami, the Hurricane. The Hurricanes at home, there is no line on this one. I will take Miami. Now we have Youngstown State is at number 14, West Virginia. West Virginia is favored by 15. They will win by at least 16. Take West Virginia. They will cover. SC State, South Carolina State, is at UCF. UCF is favored by 10. They will cover. They will win by at least 11. UCF. SC Southeast Louisiana is at number 11, LSU. They are favored by 7. Take LSU. They will win by 8. And number 20, Boise State is versus UConn. They're favored by 33.5 big points. I'm going to go ahead and take those 33 points and go with UConn to not upset, but to be within 33.5 points. So Boise State will not cover. I will go with number 25. We have number 25, Florida is playing Kentucky. I am going to go. Florida is favored by 14.5. They will not cover. I will take Kentucky at plus 14.5. They'll win by at least, they'll be within, in other words, Florida will not cover. So those are our picks for week number 2 of the NCAA college football experience. We got us a hell of a doggone week coming up. Wish you the best of luck. Let's see how we do in this next week. We are fired up here at Skybox Sports News. The best picks on the web. Like, subscribe. Thank you. Out.